Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on our journey through versions. We have updated from Alpha 1.0.12 to Alpha 1.0.13. It's pretty straightforward this time, and as you can see, I waited some time to let the grass grow in between episodes. It genuinely looks great. I am so happy with how this turned out. Okay, fine, I lied. Not all of the grass has grown, but most of it has, and that's what we're looking for, is just for most of the grass having grown. Now, today, I don't actually know what to do. I never know what to do, though, so we'll just find out something to do as it comes to us. I do know one thing I should be doing, though. Adding the fence around the little amusement area, and potentially decorating around the tiny little roller coaster. Oh, why are you two? Oh. Oh wait, that's just how the corner is, never mind. I don't think this wall's gonna look that good at all. But for the version we're in, I think it looks good enough. Hey, there's something here. This bit here is quite empty. I don't know what to put here. I might just put like a little bit of a toilet and leave it at that. Now, how will I decorate this area in particular? You know, we still have about 2 more versions to go. Well, 1 more version in between this and when we can actually craft like a bigger roller coaster than that. So we kind of have to just do something like fill the gap. And filling the gap just kind of means, to me at least, adding a lot of things to make the base feel alive. Well, not alive, but more fleshed out. Not just a bunch of random builds, but a bunch of random builds that just so happen to be connected. See, it's very different. Hey, would you look at that? Now it's a bit more contained. There is this big area here, which I think we can probably put a tree there, actually. We'll need to see. We'll need to see if a tree can work there. Oh, hello sheep. Thank you for your donation. So we say place a tree here. It should grow just fine. I think I have an idea for how it might look, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But let's grab some blocks just in case it does. What if we used bricks to highlight where the coaster path is, but then the rest can just be slabs? It will look dated, but you see we do have... That's why we are kind of just building with these blocks. I mean, they're the only blocks that exist. If we had a choice to use any other blocks, would we use any other blocks than these? Yeah, probably. But we also wouldn't be building a coaster at that small of a scale either, so... oh well. Alright, this is the little additions to this roller coaster we've made. It's not a pretty build. That's what I will say. It's not pretty, but it does have its own vibe. Especially when looking at it from above. Like that, I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like that now. I've grown to it. Minecart, push it. Way. Does the ride still work? It does. So, I don't quite know what my next project is today. But I do know a direction I want to go, like, next. And that's what I'm currently actually about to set up. Pretty much, with how I'm building so far, I do want to head in this direction. That way we can probably build, like, maybe a few small houses, just something to make this sort of valley here feel a bit like an enclosed home. I love using the terrain sometimes. It's just very fun to do. But yeah, currently, as you can see, we are just playing a bit of framework rather than actually having something here. And now, we could technically make this like its own thing. Like we just put cobblestone underneath it and just some like slabs, and it'd look like a perfectly serviceable build. We might actually do that, I'm not gonna lie, because that would look interesting. I like how as the series goes on, you can see me sometimes revisit strategies to like, for like a more ambitious thing. And it still works just the same. Maybe I could base it around one of the Skyrim things. Yeah, we could do it like that. That actually, when I add the framework like that, I could see how it looks. I think I'm gonna like it. I'll definitely have to update it later, but it does add something. Yeah, I can see the lighthouse. That's a fun sight, actually. I almost never see it due to it just kind of being behind this hill. And what if we put, like, say, some gold blocks here so that way it can look a bit like the sun? The more I look at that, the more I think, yes, this is surely a build that would grow outdated. But right now, it's gonna look good, or at least on par with what was being built at the time. And that's all I can really hope for. I also think I'm beginning to see why the 3-block gap is like... I think I'm beginning to see why the 3-block gap is used a lot, and it's because, at least in my eyes, back in the day, you can't really reach 4 blocks, not easily. So using 3 blocks, it's kind of just the way to go. So this side we'll finish. We'll finish this side when we get there. This side, on the other hand, is starting to look pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now, for anyone patrolling up here, it really would be a shame if they didn't have any shade. So we could probably set it up to where it's like... The more I'm building this, the more I'm realizing that like, I am due for another visit to the tree farm. That tree farm, by the way, takes like 30 minutes to chop down and replant combined. So it does its job very well, because that's like non-stop chopping. That's about the farthest we can go for now with building. At least with the time I have for this recording session. By the time I have, I mean the time I have till my motivation starts to run out. So let's get a quick look over at this wall. Ooh. I think this will turn out looking pretty decent. Especially after looking at the progress board. I will be seeing you all later.